Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going on a date and I'm going to take you guys along with me. But before, I was curious in your guys' advice and your guys' questions and like your guys' horror stories when it comes to dating. So I posted a little thing over on Instagram and we're going to go through some and talk a little bit before we get ready for this date. You guys have kind of been out of the loop a lot. So it's kind of fun to bring you guys back in and we're gonna chat a little bit. So we're gonna start with some horror stories because I think this is pretty funny. I don't have any date horror stories. I don't think I've ever had like a terrible date. I've also never been on like a first date. Like all of my relationships in the past, I've like met them as friends and then eventually we started liking each other. It's never been like, oh, I like you, let's go on a date. And it's kind of like, oh, scary, let's get ready for a first date type of thing. It's always been like, I already knew them when I started liking them and we like developed a relationship. I could never picture myself going on a first date. And also like, I don't love like sit down restaurant dates. Like my first date ideally would have nothing to do with sitting down and just like talking. Like, yes, we're gonna talk, but I wanna be like doing stuff. Like I'm a very much adventurous person. Like I want to do fun things. Like let's go on a beach day, let's go to sunset. Like we'll still be talking, but like not sitting down in a restaurant looking at each other eating food because I'm a terrible eater. So that's not my ideal date. But this first one is when I went on my first date, we got Chick-fil-A and he threw up in front of me. I don't think it would be like a turn off if that happened, but I definitely don't think it'd be like a, I don't even know. I feel like this would happen to me. I feel like it's funny though, like good first memory, but like also not funny. Because throw up is really gross. Like burp is a different thing. Like, oh, he burped. Oh, excuse me. But throw up, like your food right in front of me. I don't know about that one. That one's kind of bad, but I feel like I could get past it. Went on a blind date with my brother. Like the date was your brother. That's a little weird. I went on a date and he asked me to smoke for the first time. I thought he kidnapped me and I cried. That would be so bad. Like, first time with somebody you don't even know. First of all, don't smoke. But if you're gonna do it and you don't even know the person, like you're just tripping out or something, that's kind of bad. Probably don't do that. The waitress tripped on something and the food was on my date. It was really hot. That's kind of bad. But like, not like bad, like your date's bad. Just kind of ruins the vibe. Because honestly, if I had like burning, even if it was cold, if I had food on me, middle of my date, I would feel so uncomfortable. Like we would have to go home. Like that's the end of the date. I showed up and it was my brother-in-law. How do you not know who you're going on a date with? Like, come on, guys. You guys should do better than this. My first date involved my entire family. He didn't talk to me after. Honestly, girl, I'd probably leave you too. Not like leave you, but like it definitely wouldn't be like ideal first date situation. Because, first of all, I'm not comfortable with you. Why am I gonna meet your entire family right off the bat? First of all, we're not that serious. If it's a first date, we're not that serious, okay? Like, first date is like first base. Like, not even first base. Like, we haven't even left the mound yet. So, no, just don't do that one. Like, maybe it's because your family's protective and like, whatever. But no, like, don't go on a first date if you're gonna have to bring your entire family. Unless it's like you guys are, no. Unless it's like there's like a specific situation, you guys are like family friends and like he already knows your parents, your family, then okay, like, you know, he knows them. If it goes well, then you already know their family and it's like, boom, like you've already crossed off so many things. But if it doesn't go well, then I would just feel like it's, well, it didn't go well because he never talked to you after, so. After our date, it went great. He slept with another girl within an hour? Okay. No. Okay, well, first of all, you're done with him. Let's get that straight. That's so bad. Why is he even going out? Like, what was the date like? Like, did you guys go get food? Was it like a wholesome date or was it like, I'm just trying to hook up with you date? You know what I mean? Because clearly he's just trying to hook up if he's literally with another girl within an hour. He dropped you off and was like, yo, I'm coming over to another chick. No. Run. I went out with this guy and he planned the date, but when we got there, I paid for both of us. I'm not like a huge person that's like, oh, he always has to pay, like he has to pay for every meal, everything we do. I'm not like huge on that. I do think it's a great gesture and it shows that you're a gentleman and like the first couple dates, yes, but once you start dating and like you guys are always going out, I feel like it should be 50-50 because like paying for 2 people and you're going out like multiple times a week, or like you're just getting food. Like I feel like, yes, it's nice, but it should be 50-50. And I always feel bad when people pay for me. Like I like paying for people. So I'm not really somebody that's like, you have to pay for me. And if you don't, then it's like a deal breaker. But first date, if he planned out the whole date, like let's just say he's like, okay, like I'm picking you up at 7 o'clock. We're gonna go to Cheesecake Factory and then we're gonna like walk around. If he planned the entire thing, I think he should have planned ahead that he was gonna pay, because like that just doesn't make sense. So yeah, I would be a little bit annoyed if he didn't even offer to pay. Like if it was a situation where he told you prior, like, hey, like I really want to take you out, I cannot pay for both of us, but like I really want to go out with you, then maybe it'd be better. But if he just like straight up was like, I'm not paying, like you're paying, then I'd be like, what? Like why? Like no. I had to eat in the bathroom because he kept taking my food and he was already 2 plates into the date. I don't know, because I get sometimes annoyed when people are like taking my food, even though I'm like one to like snag a fry or 2, like that's me. Like I like to try, but like I'm gonna eat my own plate. But if he's like eating all your food, that's kind of bad. I honestly would be like, hey, like if you're hungry, order more plates for yourself, but this is my food. I probably wouldn't say that, but like that's probably what I would be thinking. His girlfriends were super obvious, spying on us from another table. Just like girls he's friends with were on your date with you guys, spying. I would not let that one slide. Especially if it's his like girl best friend and it's like her friends and you guys are all just literally in the same restaurant and they're just spying on you guys. No, because why is his girl best friend like spying on you? Like clearly there's something going on. Okay, so those are all the horror stories. Now we're gonna get into some questions and some advice. How do you not feel awkward? I've never been on like a first date, so I've never been in like that position. I feel like I 100% would be awkward though. Like if I just met a guy on like Snapchat or something and we were Snapchatting back and forth and he's like, okay, like I want to like take you mini golfing to a movie. I feel like I'd be so awkward. Like so awkward. Probably just have like a list of questions in your brain to just like rapid fire and just get into conversations, because that's like the only thing I can think of to not be awkward. How long are you supposed to wait after a relationship to start dating again? I don't think there's like a certain like, oh, you have to wait this amount of time before you can even like consider somebody else. I think it's all like individual. How you heal, how serious was the relationship? Was it you who got broken up with? Did you break up with them? Do you like being single or in a relationship more? I'm kind of a relationship girl, if you guys haven't been able to tell. I just kind of gravitate towards some. What's your ideal perfect date? My ideal perfect date is like a day date, like all day full of activities, because I just love doing. So like we'd wake up, we could probably go get breakfast, like probably work out, then we could like go to the springs, or we can like go to the beach and just tan, something in the sun. Like I love the sun. We can go for lunch and then we can like watch a movie, watch sunset, like something that's like all day, just spend the entire day and just do multiple things. If I was gonna choose like one particular day, it'd probably be sunset, because it's like, first of all, pretty, like scenery is just nice to observe, like you have something to look at and it doesn't have to be like your partner. Like you can just look at something and then like you obviously have good conversation. So it's probably sunset. How do you know if a guy likes you? I feel like it's honestly pretty obvious, but like it depends on who this guy is. If he's just like a known player and he gives his attention to every girl, then it's kind of harder to differentiate like you from the other girls. But if it's like he's giving you more attention than anybody else, like if you guys are in a friend group and you just see that he puts an effort to talk to you, and if it's over the phone, if he's trying to start conversation, if he's trying to call you, like stuff like that, there's just like certain things, and just like reading them and reading how they give you attention, I feel like that's how I notice it. But if he's like the same with everybody, that's a little harder, because it's like, what makes me different, you know what I mean? How many dates is too many before becoming boyfriend and girlfriend? I have no idea. There's not like a specific time that's like, oh, you have to go on like 5 dates, or you have to wait 2 months and then you guys can date. Like it's kind of just specific to each couple. Just until you like feel like you actually truly like them and you're like ready to date this person. Should I date a player? I don't know. I've like dated yeah, like literally, like yeah. I don't know. You feel like you can like change them, but like they're gonna go back to their roots. Like that's just how guys are. Girls are the same way. Like it's just how it is. If he proves to you that he's messing with other girls and he's like for sure for you, then go ahead. Like just because he's a player doesn't mean he's a bad person and doesn't mean he can't commit. But if he like is on his same things when he's with you, then no. Just read the room. Like if he's obviously snapping other people or if he's obviously hanging out with other girls, no. What is your advice on what to wear? Okay, I think it all depends on like what the date is, but if it's like anything at night, it's like cute casual. Like you can wear jeans, like mom jeans with a cute little top, or leggings with like a hoodie if it's colder. Like I don't like to overdo it, but definitely just like casual. Like I definitely, my go-to is probably like something like this. Some sort of hoodie and leggings. Like this is probably what I'd wear, but this is more casual. This is like if you're going to like the movies or something, but if you're going to like a dinner date, probably like jeans and like a long sleeve or like a baby tee, something like that, where it's just a little bit more casual but still cute. How do you come up with dates? Pinterest? Like going on Pinterest or like TikTok, or like honestly just like when I'm out and about and I'm like, oh my gosh, this would be so fun, and then like date idea. How do you talk to somebody in person after only snapping / texting them most of the time? That's a little like difficult. Like if you guys have met through Snapchat or like that's just like how you guys communicate and then you guys go on a date, it's a little difficult to like navigate like the differences. But I feel like you can just bring up conversations you guys already talked about. Be like, oh yeah, remember that one time we talked about this, and just try to bring that into conversation because you already know how they feel about this topic, so just talk about it in person. You know what I mean? So I'm about to get ready for my date, but I'm gonna answer one last and final question. How have solo dates impacted you positively? Well, I'm sorry to break it to you guys, but I'm not going on a date with anybody. I'm going by myself. And this is a great question because I love them. I love spending time by myself now. Like, it's just like fun. I love hanging out with people and I still do all the time, but it's also fun to just take some time for yourself. And I'm like the type of person, like I can go do anything by myself. So today that is what we're gonna do, and you guys are gonna come along with me and we're gonna have a little solo date because it is a month of love. So we are going to go do some little self-care, go love ourselves. I hope you guys enjoyed my little advice, and hearing your guys' horror stories is honestly scary, but you guys should leave me some more down below because I think that's so fun. Like I want to do a whole video just like hearing your guys' stuff that's happened to you guys, because like I definitely have my own, but I can't even think of any, but I think it's entertaining to hear your guys's. But let's go on a little date with myself. First up, I'm gonna go get my nails done. I got them removed a couple days ago because I'm doing flag football and I can't have acrylic. So right now these are my natural, but they're like so long and they hurt. So I'm gonna go get them cut and painted, and I'm also getting my toes done. Then I'm gonna go over and do some shopping, and we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. But it's currently 11:43 and I got out of school. I have a very busy afternoon, so I only have a couple hours to myself, so let's go. Sorry to have messed with you guys, but I'm going by myself. All right, so here's my outfit. This crew neck I got in Nashville, Tennessee. It's like a little pop-up on the street. We just have leggings and my Birks because I'm trying to get a manicure and a pedicure because my toes are so bad. And so are my nails. So I'm probably gonna get like a baby yellow on my hands and then probably just white on my toes because very classic. So let's go get that done. Okay, I just made it to the nail salon. Here are my befores. They're super long and fragile, so I'm just gonna get them cut and painted with some gel. My toes, you don't even want to look at, but we're also gonna get those done. So here's the before. All right, here are the final nails. I went with like this little baby pastel yellow. It kind of looks orange though, but I just got my nails filed and cut. I like how short they are and like how natural they are. It's so weird. I haven't had like my natural in so long. I didn't get my toes done because it was gonna take too long and it's already 12:40. So right now I think I'm gonna head over to Old Navy and look at some things, and then I'm gonna head over to Target because I want to get lemons because I want to start like naturally lightening my hair this summer just with the sun like I did last summer. So I'm gonna get lemons and squeeze them into a spray bottle and kind of use it as like a natural hair lightener. So this is my hair right now. It's very dark. So we're gonna get lemons. We're gonna go to Old Navy and see if I can find like a hoodie because I've gotten one from there before and it was really nice quality. So we're gonna go look for that, and then we'll see what else we end up doing on this little little day with me, guys. Sorry I tricked you, but what were you guys expecting? I just went into Old Navy and they had the cutest yellow hoodie, so I got it. I love the color yellow. This is what I wanted my nails to look like. They didn't really come out the same yellow. Similar, but I feel like the yellow is just reflecting, but it's like baby pastel Easter yellow. So pretty, and it's like the comfiest hoodie, so I got that. But right now I'm gonna head over to Whole Foods because I heard that if you just get a bunch of flowers, they can make it into an arrangement for you. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna pick out a couple flowers and they can make it into like a bouquet for me, hopefully. Let's hope that's true. I'm gonna ask. But this hoodie is so cute. It was 40 bucks, super duper cute. But that's that. After this I have practice, so I can't be out too late. But we're gonna drive over to Whole Foods now and get myself some flowers. You guys can treat yourself, okay? I'd rather give gifts and just get things for myself than receive gifts. I think it's just so much more satisfying, I think that's the word. Anyways, we're heading over there now. It's right across the street, so hopefully they actually do that because that'd be so fun. And I could just get a bunch of pretty flowers and then like I don't actually have to arrange them because I'm not good at that, but they can just do it for me. I just got back from Whole Foods. I was gonna get flowers and like make a bouquet, but then like there was too many. I was so indecisive, so I didn't. But I did end up getting this bucket of fruit because it looks so good. Like, tell me that doesn't look literally delicious. So I'm about to have that in my car. And then lemons. Like, serotonin comes from just doing things. Okay? I swear. And like the fact that it's so nice outside, like it's a little bit cold, but it's so nice. Actually, I'm just gonna turn on my car and sit here and eat my fruit and listen to my music. But I love this. This was 12 bucks though. I don't know. This is like a little date. This is like my type of date. Like if I had somebody, this would be considered a date where it's just like, you just do things all day, like just run your errands together, just kind of live. I like planned dates, but I also just like days together. So I'm about to have some of this. I don't love blueberries, but mango? So good. I've had a raspberry in so long. So if you're watching this at home by yourself, just go out, do your things by yourself. It's just fun with and without people. You have to like learn to balance both and not just depend your happiness on if you're with somebody, if you're not. That's a really good strawberry too. I don't love blueberries. I feel like they don't taste like much. Let's see. No, they don't taste like much. It's now 1:54. I have to head to practice very, very shortly. So my little date is coming to an end. I'm still gonna take you guys along the rest of my day. I'm gonna keep enjoying my fruit. So good. I'm home now, and I don't know if I showed, but at Whole Foods I got lemons. I don't recall if I showed that or not. So right now I'm gonna squeeze all the lemons I had and put them into here. We're gonna use this, and we're also going to use the lemon squeezer. Here is our handy dandy little device, and then we need our lemons. So we're gonna squeeze pretty much all of these. I'm pretty sure the recipe only called for lemons, and that's it. Last summer for like 3 days I used Sun Bum and I saw like a huge difference, but it was like bad difference. Like my hair kind of turned orange. So I kind of just want to make my own hair lightener this year. I just want to use like a natural hair lightener because the Sun Bum one works and it has lemons in it. Like that's like one of the ingredients, but I definitely just want to try to make it myself because I don't want to ruin my hair. I already feel so much tanner. Like I've tanned a couple days since the weather has gone up, and it honestly just brings me so much joy. And I love doing it because it's like just me time. Like I literally just sit out there by myself after school, read my book, scroll through my phone, like whatever it is I want to do. I just do it by myself, and it's just so nice. If you guys have tried this out and I'm doing it wrong, please let me know. I just saw this thing on Pinterest. So, like I did it last summer, but I didn't use it consistently, and I only made it once. So, like I have used it, but not that often, and I don't really know if I saw results. Okay, I have 6 more lemons. So, I'm already 4 in. I feel like a couple more and I should be good. I probably just use this when I tan at home. Probably not when I could go to like the actual beach, because I'll probably be tanning at home a lot more once the UV goes up. It should be 8 next week, which is insane. It hasn't been 8 since probably early October. Here she is. She is straight lemon juice. So If this doesn't make my hair lighter, I don't know what it is. Because I don't want to dye it. I want to just naturally lighten it with the sun because I know it's possible. It happened last summer and I love the way my hair looked. So I'm just going to let it naturally happen. It's definitely like a trust the process, but I'm going to be in the sun so much coming up because I'm doing flag football and practices are every single day. Peak sun. Like, I'm going to be in the sun a lot. So I'm hoping that this works.
Ooh, look at all the lemons. That's a lot.
But I think that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for pulling a little prank on y'all. I did go on a date, just not with somebody, with myself. So technically, you guys fooled yourself. Bye.